Hi, good morning. Today is actually Easter Sunday. Um, for for um, for the past 2 days, I wasn't able to reflect and make a video of it. I was able to reflect, but I wasn't able to make videos of it. So I missed taking videos for reflections for Good Friday and Black Saturday. So I guess I'm going to squeeze them today. Um, so when nung Good Friday, okay, so nung Good Friday, the readings, um, what struck me with the gospel was, syempre, the Good Friday gospel was about the passion and death of Jesus. And ito yung medyo mahabang habang gospel. And um, I remember that whenever that is being read during the veneration of the cross, it really brings me to tears. Kasi, just imagining someone you love na beaten, and then na wala naman silang kasalanan, and then they get scourged, they're hurt, tapos nagdadapa sila, no one's helping them. But what struck me for with the gospel um, nung Good Friday um, was that there were at the foot of the cross of Jesus. Um, Paligay ko dito start yung Tres Marias kasi there were three Marys at the foot of his cross. Um, One was his mother, Jesus' mother, Blessed Virgin Mary. Then there's Mary, wife of Clopas, and then the third Mary is Mary of Magdala. And it did not say if Mary of Magdala was a sister also of Mother Mary, but Mary, the wife of Clopas, sinabi doon na um, sister. So, um, yun, I got struck there because, alam mo yun, yung parang, when you really, di ba, we're always told to pray uh, through the intercession of Mother Mary. Um, but then I realized that even if you just say that through the intercession of Mary, there are actually three Marys at the foot of the cross. So parang naano lang ako, I was struck kasi I'm a Mary. I mean, my full name is Mary Beverly. So when I heard that, parang wow, um, I could have been represented by by that Mary. Kasi, so also a part of the gospel kasi was yun, one of the reflection points that I had um, for that gospel was, um, if I were living during Jesus's time, would I be one of those who chose Barabbas over him, or um, or would I be choosing him? Because I think and I feel that if I knew Christ, if I knew Jesus, and I knew that He's innocent, I knew that He's all good, I knew that, you know, He's just teaching these things because He really would like to save everyone, and I believe Him, I would, I would choose Jesus over Barabbas. But then I would be silent because I I fear getting persecuted myself. I guess I'm not that kind of a martyr. Anyway, so yun, my reflection didn't really end with that pero kasi, diba, it was the veneration of the cross, and after Jesus' death, there was a call for everyone to really reflect kasi, uy, parang mamaya, okay, Saturday, namatay si Jesus. Walang makikinig sa prayers natin or something like that. And then, um, last night, okay, so last night, it was one of those times that I was fortunate enough to watch the Quiet Retreat by Brother Arun and Sister Lilane Gogna. And their topic was um, about the blessing and the beauty in darkness. And um, he they had Wendell Ramos as a guest, and basically yung gist for me of that reflection of that um of that was kasi when you're kasi it's Black Saturday yesterday, so black, when you imagine black is the color of darkness, black is the color of night, black is the color of things that are low, are down, or something like that. But there's beauty in it. If it's not dark, you won't see the light. If it's not dark, you won't notice the light, diba? Because if you're in the bright room, diba, you wouldn't know where the light is coming from. So there is blessing in the darkness because it enables you to see the light. It enables you to follow the light. It enables you to know where the light is coming from, and you go through it, you follow through it. Anyway, so yun. And there's beauty in it. Kasi, di ba, when there are times when we are really anxious, di ba? Especially when we're in a time of darkness in our lives. But if we have God, if we have Jesus in our hearts, we know that He's the way, the truth, and the life, right? He lights your way, He shows you the way, and He's not lying, so He's the truth. And then He's life. How can someone who is the life remain dead? And that's when we go to Easter. So I know my reflection is all over the place. It's really early. It's barely 8 o'clock, and um, I'm I'm trimming down 3 reflections in one. Anyway, so I guess it doesn't make sense, and my reflections honestly don't make sense. I don't know if you're gonna get anything out of this. Anyway, so yesterday kasi when I was reading Laudate, the readings were all ready for the Easter Vigil. So and then I remember kasi before this ECQ, di ba? Andito lang tayo eh. I used to enjoy really attending Easter vigils. I enjoy going to the Easter Vigil and experiencing um yung parang baptism again, baptism of water. Then binibless yung water, and then I also remember yung maraming readings yun eh. There are actually 7 in total, and then so there are 7 readings and there are 6 responsorial psalms. And I remember serving in our parish back in Muntinlupa where there are times na kapag ako yung assigned to take on a psalm, a responsorial psalm, I would sing it. And I just couldn't recall now, but you know there are a lot of those familiar na na ano yun, na psalms. Anyway, so it's my favorite, and Easter is actually one of my favorite events because you know it's a fulfillment of a promise. It's a realization of it's finally a truth, the truth being brought to light, being brought to life. Kasi diba it's everything that Jesus has been talking about since he started his ministry, that you know if you're going through a Good Friday, an Easter Sunday will come. So, yun, I guess the reason I was also silent because I wasn't able to make reflection videos was because I am also in the way commemorating that darkness and being in a reflective mode or being in um, busy with other stuff. Like I can hear the the eggs boiling because I'm planning to make Easter eggs for my daughter. And then making egg salad after. Anyway, if there are points to remember, um, it's just this. Um, you know that the death and the passion of Christ happened in Good Friday, and it is a good thing to happen because um, if it didn't happen, we won't be saved. Diba? It's a bad thing to happen to Christ, but it's actually a good thing for everyone. That's why I think it's a Good Friday. It's a Black Saturday because you know that our faith, our Christianity is in darkness during that time, but it has to happen because when everything is dark, you can't see anything, and you tend to be anxious about what's going to happen or what is happening around you. That's the time when you need to really hold on and really believe and really just and really just believe and have faith in God's love and in his faithfulness and in who he is. And then Easter. Easter is, I would say in Tagalog, katuparan ng lahat ng sinabi ni Jesus. It it's a happy Easter because it's it's the time where Christ is risen from the dead. We are born again. What was in darkness was brought to light. What was death was brought to life. And it if you're in a Good Friday in your life, know that there will be Easter. Know that if you're in something that's bad in your life, know that there was Easter that's good. And yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you got something. Yun lang. This is still raw. I really hope you got something. And that I pray that for those who are losing hope, losing faith, um and feeling like things aren't okay during this ECQ, know that God has already went before us. He has this all planned out. Alam na niya yung mangyayari eh. That's what I'm clinging to it. Alam na niya yung mangyayari eh. Diba? He knew about Jesus' death. It had to happen. He knew about his rising from the dead. He already knew about it. He already has plans about that, and he made it happen. And I think that's the time when you really just got to believe and really have faith in him. So there, I pray that you continue your faith in Christ. You may not feel him, but he's there. You may not know if he's listening, but he is. He loves the sound of your voice. Yan. So happy Easter! Happy Easter, everyone.